Number 16, Sean McTavish. Number 19, Zach Glass. Number 22, Jacob Joyce. Number 23, Zach Raposa. And number 31, Brian Solomon. And now the lineup for the Farmingdale State Rams. Number 5, Jacob Kravitz. Number 15, Sean O'Donnell. Number 24, Joseph Vinio. Number 47, Tim Duffy. Number 90, John McCann. And in goal, number 32, Andrew Barron. Please rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Lineups announced, anthem has been played, and we're just about ready to go here. Andrew Barron getting the start, the freshman, 8-2-1 in the regular season, a 2.82 and a 9.24 in 11 starts for the Farmingdale State College Rams. For Quinnipiac, it's going to be the senior Ryan Solomon, 7-7 this year with a 4.88 and an 8.62, one shutout in 14 starts. Rams going left to right, first and third, wearing the white uniforms, green trim, green numbers on the back. Quinnipiac wearing the blue uniforms with the yellow and white stripes, white numbers with the yellow trim. Both sides fired up as we get ready for semifinal action here in the Purple Division. Puck's down, here we go. Going forward with it, O'Donnell. It's Quinnipiac who will possess. Pass right through the middle. McTavish skates before dishing left side. Off a skate, he'll pick it back up. The assistant captain at the cage. Poked away from the forward in front, Zach Glass. Farmingdale looking to get some forecheck going here. O'Donnell chipped and chase. Looking to throw it around. Slowed up by Umbro. He'll spin it up the boards. Kravitz holds the zone momentarily. Minio there to help. It's poked out. Kravitz recovers and throws it in. Solomon will stop it behind the net. Farmingdale get 5 off, 5 on, so plenty of time for Quinnipiac on the breakout. Umbro starts to skate, puts one off the boards. It's poked in. Now numbers for Quinnipiac, 2-on-1, pass behind Umbro. He backhands one, hits a skate in front of Frank Alessi. Dylan Bridgewood now carries in, evades a hip check, but lost possession. Larico will regroup. Hinges it back to Alessi. Throws it ahead for Immel. Missed his tape. Larico there to recover. His dump in, though, hit a shin pad, and McGinn will carry. McGinn and Alessi come together, and Alessi plays him into the boards, knocking him off the puck. Little over a minute gone here. Quinnipiac out of the corner. Silo's pass was intercepted. Larico gains the red, throws it in. Konkowski will call on for him. Bridgewood with a check in behind. Immel plugging the boards. Bridgewood there to help. Now it's on the tape of Konkowski. Backhand sauce hits Rotan. Rotan shoots, and it's stopped up by Solomon. Draw left of Solomon. Konkowski will poke it low, pass out front. It's still in the slot. Quinnipiac get it out of danger. Thrown in from the red. Quinnipiac get there to beat the icing. Barron makes a tough save. They'll take the whistle. Played just about 2 minutes. Both sides still looking to get their legs under them, it seems. We've gone back and forth. Each have registered a shot now. It's one quickly across to Ivers. Thomas Ivers took a bump from Cuccaro. Quinnipiac start the breakout with a weak side rim. Right through the middle, 2-on-2. Kicked out wide. Catallo spins back. Quinnipiac looking to set up. Ivers tried to swipe it away. A slap shot, friendly fire. One off the heel of Russo. Through the middle, Ivers takes the pass off the backhand. He'll have to circle back. He'll just drop it at the point. Thought a scissor play with Kravitz was coming. He ended up retreating. Driving it in. Taking it back for Farmingdale. Konkowski lost an edge, gets back up, throws it on net. A cross ice pass. That one goes out of play. Quinnipiac possess. Thrown across the ice, hits a skate. Back with Farmingdale. Signa ready for the chase. They'll go back to Signo. Signa ready, shot off a blocker. Through the middle. Burns drops down, tries to play it with a glove. Chance here for Quinnipiac if they hurry. Puck skirts off into the corner. There's a penalty coming up on Alessi, and Quinnipiac are going to get the first power play of the day. So Alessi goes to the box. 3 minutes, 20 seconds in. Can Quinnipiac crack through first? They win the draw and get things started. Right flanks, a seam pass, goes off the stick of Keller, who is ready. Bounces right to Barron, who will cover it. Alessi's penalty was 2 for cross-checking. Center point, deflected, nice save, Barron, rebound, pushed just wide. Quinnipiac continue their setup. Chaconis down the boards, walking out through the seam. Pass was in behind Silo. Back to the point. Silo on the return. He'll fake, steps outside, blocker save Barron. Puck goes back to the corner. It's thrown hard around the wall to Chaconis. Down low, McTavish. Opposite point. Scissor play, drop back to McTavish. He'll throw it hard around the wall, foot race for it. Immel's gonna get there. Takes a bump, trying to leave it for Rotan. Rotan looking to clear, gets tied up. Immel's chance wouldn't go, bounces middle for Keller, and he sends it 200 feet. Alessi out of the box in 55 as Quinnipiac start their power play breakout. Coming off the bench to pick it up, Raposa. He'll move it to Umbro. from the red, trying to fire that one in, but fanning on it was Raposa, and Farmingdale will clear once more. 30 seconds left on the power play. Umbro, the captain, starts it up once more. Raposa back over, and now Noyes will split through two. Noyes is trying to drag to get a shot. He'll have to drop one back. Comes to Umbro up top. D to D. One-time blast. Gets blocked. Pops back door and goes over the net. Great chance there for Quinnipiac. They keep it in. Alessi getting ready to come out of the box. 2-1. It's even. Hits a body in front, and Duffy off the bench for Alessi is gone. Duffy shoots. Save made. Almost there for Quinnipiac on the power play. The chance that pop back door just over the net. We stay 0-0. Can't count out that save from Solomon either on Duffy, as it's Tim Duffy out of the corner looking for Minio. He's trying to drag it. Pass gets intercepted. Bounces back out front. Saves Solomon. DeTulio using the glass as his friend, clears it all the way down. Smith gets there in time. Icing called. Shot on goal, rebound there, Solomon, nice stop once again. Right off the draw, Farmingdale looking for their first of the night. Draw one to Devine, tries to move it back to the point. Considine there picks it. It's back with Devine, across, right on the tape of Ivers. Ivers on a toe drag, he snaps one, went wide. Kravitz on a keep in. Puts it back to the corner. Trying to put it out front was Keller. Quinnipiac clear, Kravitz at the red, looks for a quick up. Deflected into the zone by Devine. Ivers gets on it. He'll force the turnover. Now it's Ivers who possesses. A scissor play up top, through the seam, hits Alessi. Alessi across, underneath the stick of Burns, but he falls down to his knees, keeps the puck in. The Brave clear. Devine forces it back in deep. Immel is on the forecheck, forcing Quinnipiac to just work it around. Not out, though. That goes to the half boards. In behind the net of Solomon once again. Swatted away by Immel. Orico gets on it. Bridgewood there to help. Chipped out. Burns stops it up. A big hit thrown by Bridgewood as he knocked Catallo down. Dumped in by Burns. Immel gets on the chase. Wrapped around to Odell. He'll backhand it across ice. Burns, a quick poke, takes a check from Catallo, who got the brunt of it as he went down to the ice. Barron out of the net, leaves it for Rotan. Johnny McCann, the captain, trying to clear, not out. Held at the line. Now a shot on goal, turned aside by Barron. Burns looks to wrap it around, gets it to Bridgewood. Bridgewood lost the puck, it's thrown back in. Comes off a shin pad. Quinnipiac drag in offside. Shots just 5-4 in favor of Quinnipiac. We've played almost half of this first period, 11:45 to go. Move to the chase. Umbro walks in, goes wide with the wrist shot. Puck gets flipped out, played on a glove down, trying to slide it to the chase was McCann. It got picked off, thrown down the sheet by Chaconis. Icing gets called. 11:27. Period 1, 0-0 the score. Draw one by QU. Cross ice pass, hit the boards, and now Farmingdale possess. McCann on a touch. Right back down by Umbro. Across, thrown in by Signoretti. McCann will be F1. Umbro's there to get it. He'll wheel the net. Umbro keeps driving his feet north. Beats another forechecker. Now wide on McGregor. Out front, off the stick of Barron. Pops to the high slot. Duffy got a piece of it. Not out, though. In the skates of Umbro. Kravitz working hard. Pokes it ahead to Duffy. And now they go off 2-on-2 before the poke check from DiTullio forced it away from Tim Duffy. Minio takes it, keeps it in. His shot's blocked. Noise up the ice. That one blocked by Alessi. Both sides sacrificing the body here. A deflection by Minio as it goes into the zone. Around a Noise. He'll backhand it out. Puck up on edge. No icing. Burns gets there. D-to-D hits Alessi. Lost it in his feet. Finds it back to Burns. Off the wall to Minio. Before O'Donnell kicked it ahead. Tim Duffy into the zone. Shakes off one. Moves it to Minio. Minio walks behind the cage. Point for Alessi. Alessi fires. Stopped up by Solomon right in the breadbasket. Right to Solomon. Draw one. Shot attempt from Ivers. Didn't get there. He'll glove it down out of the corner. Moves to Keller. Keller up top. Smith with a wrister. Off target. Konkowski's there to scoop. That goes off the outside of the cage. McGinn takes his time before sliding it up the boards over the stick of Pasquin. A D-to-D pass. Smith hits Rotan. Backhands down the ice. Nobody there in time. Icing called. One to the wall, kept in. Knocking it down. Keller off to the races, pokes it to Konkowski. Konkowski's in, he shoots. Solomon will snag it. Puck back down, goes to the boards. Quinnipiac will clear. Rotan jumps up to it. Throws it in hard. Now he's going to look to make a change. It's kept in by Keller, thrown across. Konkowski didn't see it coming. It's going to allow Considine to wheel out. Thomas Smith will protect the puck, tries to backhand it in. Got stopped up and goes cross corner with it. He'll now go off for a change. Konkowski in there forechecking. trying to take the puck away. A stick lift. Immel kicks it to him. Konkowski fires, but hit the glass. Kravitz on a keep-in. He'll put it low to Larico. Larico's shot blocked. Immel out of the corner. Slides it to Kravitz. Kravitz through some traffic. Save made Solomon. Quinnipiac clear. A lot of pressure on. McGregor slides it to Larico. He'll enter. Has Immel driving. Moves it behind to Immel. For Bridgewood. Dylan Bridgewood. Back for Immel. He'll go to the point. Getting a piece of it. Not out. Was Russo. Now it is out. Carrying Coppola. Coppola drags. Backhand to the high slot. Odell. Snapshot. Barron got a piece of it. Umbro couldn't keep it in. Bridgewood chipped it past him. Trying to catch up to the loose puck. Quinnipiac defenseman Chaconis in there in time. Pardon me, the forward was coming off the bench for a change. Got back in time. Nice play made there. And now, because of that play, Quinnipiac able to force an icing. We got 7:27 left in the opening period. Nothing hockey game between these two sides. The fifth meeting between these teams this season. Farmingdale has taken all four. That one, a stick save right off the knob of Barron's twig. A high flip, gets gloved down. Goodman dumps it in. Alessi for Burns. He'll touch it ahead to Bridgewood. Fights off a check and continues to drive. Bridgewood, snapshot on goal. Tough for Solomon, who finds it, covers, takes the whistle. QU, get it out. Smith trying to play the body. Noyes avoids it. Throws it back door. Unable to knock it down was Zach Glass. Smith finds Signoretti. He'll backhand it in towards the cage. Solomon will just stop it and put his glove on it. Trying to go forward were the Rams and Johnny McCann. It was forced out by Quinnipiac. Picked off, thrown out. Smith there, comes right to him. It's jabbed in, but not deep by McCann. Quinnipiac back the other way. Smith for Rotan. Rotan, a high flip. Glove by McCann. McCann will carry. Drops it to Minio. Across. Signoretti. Shot blocked. Second try blocked again. And he's knocked to the ice. Considine over the blue. A head fake. Looks back door. Off target. Net comes off. Back and forth we go. Solomon and Barron making the necessary saves. Keeping this a scoreless hockey game. Shot blocked by Signoretti coming out. It's held in by McGinn. Cycled in deep by Cohen. McCann's there. Couldn't clear. That goes wide of Barron. Kravitz racing after it. Again not out. Stopped up by McCann, and Minio has possession. He'll put that into the neutral zone. Kosikowski takes a bump, spins back to the point. He'll go opposite side. Hits the tape of McGinn. McGinn throws it in as the pressure from Duffy was coming. Catalo chips it behind the cage. Keeps moving his feet. Now up top. Slap shot off a couple twigs, but didn't make it to the net. McCann will clear the zone. Duffy pins McGinn up in front of his own bench. It's hinged back to Umbro. Umbro going through the middle. It's slowed up, goes into the zone, and Kravitz will have time. Puts it hard off the wall to Duffy. Bounced off his stick. Odell's there to force it back low. Coming across, O'Donnell, weak side rim. Umbro pinches. Bounced over his stick, but there to keep it. Coppola, that one off the pad of Barron. Loose in the slot. Farmingdale clear. Duffy's going to skate. Trying to put it in space for O'Donnell, just out of his reach. Quinnipiac quick up. Sliding through. Coppola couldn't get the shot. Alessi, nice recovery. And now Duffy, couple crossovers. He's buzzing down the ice. Had it knocked away from him by Raposa. Kept in. Now at the cage. Did not make it there. All the way around the boards. Burns will shoot. Shot blocked. Duffy, another one. Hit the outside. A battle commences in the corner. Played off the wall. Burns puts it deep. Now Tim Duffy. He'll post up. Looking high slot for O'Donnell. Pass was blocked. And now it's skated out by Chaconis. Chaconis flips it in. Barron way out. Blocks it up and covers. Right in between the hash marks. A risky play from the netminder, but the confidence showing there. Quinnipiac out from behind the net. Kinkowski's there to force it out of the zone. And numbers, 2-on-1. Kinkowski stops up. He'll cut middle. Shoots over the net. Kept in by Keller. That is goal. And it's denied. Back to Ivers. He's looking out front. Two members of the Brave on him. Couldn't get it out. Now Smith there to hold it. Hits Keller in front. Trying to settle it down. It was deemed offside. Quinnipiac win the draw with a little over 3 minutes to go. McGregor dumps it in. Takes a big hop off the back wall. Kosakowski's there first, a reversal. And then it's thrown around to the weak side. Pasquin gets it out. Kravitz dumps it in. McGinn looking to go long as flying the zone was Considine. Puck didn't get to him. Kravitz read it the whole way. Larico, a nice move at the blue. To the middle. Bridgewood fires, just missed. Burns there to hold the zone. Quinnipiac recover possession, blocking it off the bench. LeChase, and he'll get to the corner to battle. McCann steps up, keeps it in the zone. Now it's forced out. Alessi will trap it at the red line. Moves to LeChase. A quick dump in on goal. Kick to the corner by Solomon. Turnover. Signoretti walks in. Just missed. Recovers his own rebound. They'll go opposite point for Alessi. Back to Signoretti. Shot blocked. Quinnipiac will clear. Kosakowski leads the rush. He'll get the red line. Tries to throw it in. Alessi, good hand-eye, bats it down. Back over the blue, it's Cohen. Trying to tuck the shoulder, moves it out front. Didn't find a home, but they keep it in. Catalo, one-time chance. Fanned on that, popped up on him. Burns will kick it ahead, takes a check from Catalo. Farmingdale clear. McCann, outside to Duffy. Looking back for him. Alessi joining the rush, will take it. Hits Minio. Back to Alessi. Goes back for Minio on a cycle. Point. It's Alessi. Keeps it in. Missed with the shot. 1 minute to go in the opening period. Umbro tries to clear through the middle, batted down by Minio. He's chasing after it. He's knocked to the ice on a collision with Raposa. Alessi D to D. Rotan. Quick touch for O'Donnell. Glove down by Umbro. Umbro plays it across. Odell drives in. Shot hits a body, pops out of play. Another stop by Barron right off the draw. Quinnipiac win it. It's cycled in deep by Jaconis. Spun out front. Barron had the paddle down. It's Rotan. He'll go long. Kankowski on a touch to Ivers. Ivers driving wide. Ivers looking back for Kankowski. He was blocked. Umbro there on a backhand looking to clear. Rotan drops to the corner to hold the zone. 10 seconds left. Quinnipiac get it out. Smith stops it up at his own blue line. Will fire across for Ivers. Into the middle, it's Rotan. He'll just put it in deep, and that'll do it for the opening period. Here in semifinal number 1 for the Purple Division. A little extra pushing and shoving here. Let's see what happens here. I think it's just going to be a lot of conversating and potentially more physicality once the second period starts. So nothing after 20 minutes of play. Shots even, 8 apiece for the Rams and the Brave. Both sides will head to the room. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. We've got 40 minutes of hockey left here on the lower rink. In the meantime, you could pop on over to our other stream, check out what's going on upstairs. Columbia currently up over Sacred Heart. Getting that going on up top. 2 sheets here in Shelton. So we'll take about 15-minute break here. We'll come back with period number 2 between Quinnipiac and Farmingdale right here on the LI Sports Network. We return for period 2, 0-0 between Farmingdale and Quinnipiac. Quinnipiac looking to get on the attack immediately. The Rams foil it. It's back ahead with Duffy. Tim Duffy with a snapshot, punched out by Solomon. Solomon Barron perfect through the first 20. That one comes off a body, goes out of play. Quinnipiac trying to get it right out. O'Donnell staying on the forecheck, but lost his stick. Minio buzzing around, looking to take it away. It's thrown out of the zone over the twig of McGregor. Alessi's first back to it. A quick head fake and creates some space for himself before moving it D to D. It's returned to Alessi. O'Donnell collides in the middle of the ice with McTavish. Thrown at the net off the skate of McTavish. Alessi there. He'll put it up the boards to Duffy. Duffy chips to Minio. Minio waiting for some help. Will drop it. O'Donnell drags, shoots. Ends up breaking the stick of CeeLo on the wrister. He's forced to stay in the zone and defend without a twig due to the long change. He's now going to try to race off, get a new one, or potentially a fresh body out there. And that's exactly what they'll do. They'll make a line change for Quinnipiac. Thrown in on Barron. He'll drop it to Burns. Burns moves it to Bridgewood. Bridgewood back down for Alessi. But a long change for Frank. Long shift for Frank, so he's definitely going to be looking for a change on the way up here as Larico comes across. It's a pass to Immel. It came off his skate right back to him. Immel will move it to Alessi. He'll walk the line. It got through, but was off target. Immel chases it down, drops for Burns. Burns shot, ramps up a stick, and goes out of play. Again, this is the 5th meeting of the season between these two teams. Likely why it seemed as if the first period was more physical, less skill. Forced out of the zone. So we'll come just outside here. Right on the near side. One back by QU, thrown all the way down, ends up on goal. Barron's going to be forced to cover it up. Didn't like the snow shower he just got from Pasquin. Farmingdale going to make a forward line change here. Quinnipiac possess off the face-off. It's thrown around the board. Smith hunting it down. A stretch pass hits Kinkowski. He's in, waiting for some help, trying to dish across to Keller, who's knocked into the net. It comes off. We get a whistle. Thrown in by the Rams. Keller will pick it up on the boards. He's trying to get it low for Kinkowski. He stops it up. Now it gets to Kinkowski. Try to toe drag, was foiled. Recovers possession. It's Keller, a wrister. Solomon saves it. DeTulio. poked out. Smith took a bump from Catalo. Ivers looking to wheel. He slowed down. Puck in the corner, Rotan. Both sides continuing to fight for the puck. It's forced out now and comes to Ivers at the blue. Ivers drops it between his legs. Kinkowski, a toe drag, stopped up by a sliding, diving Goodman. And it's Goodman who will take possession. He puts it on goal, steered away by Barron. Stepping into it, Barron with the stop. And now we got a scrum inside the blue paint. Nothing doing there, both sides making some changes. Draw will go right at Barron once more. Rams will get the puck out. It's thrown in hard by Raposa. Stuck up on the wall. Back with Kravitz. Trying to go D to D. Turnover forced. Nice play from McCann. And we got a penalty called, I believe. No, net came off. Saw the official's hand go up. It's for the net being knocked off its moorings. We're staying 5-on-5. One back. Got blocked on the way through. I think McCann got in the way of that. Moved up top. Chaconis. Glove save Barron. Looked that one in the whole way. Rams clear again, but a nice play by Umbro to stop it up. Quinnipiac back in, 4-on-3. A wrister, Barron. A tough save, but he made it. Puck's thrown in, now at the point, takes a redirection, now batted down, but wide. Good hand-eye in front from Zach Glass. He was almost able to steer that into the net. Slid over to Minio, across right side, O'Donnell, just out of his reach, but he'll catch up to it. And going to the corner. Noyes, the captain, clears. Burns, red line and in, right on goal, steered away by Solomon. Got a piece of it with his stick. A chance, they score! Tim Duffy, and it's 1-0 for the Rams. You see here, right on the forecheck, Minio gets on it, a turnover forced right onto the tape of Duffy, and he goes short side, top shelf to make it 1-0 here in period 2. 14:50 to play in the second, and the Rams get the first goal. A turnover, backdoor pass, unable to put it home. Stretch out, brought in onside. Larico racing to try to keep it in, chopped out by Considine. Spun hard around on a dump in. Pops to Bridgewood. Now Immel. Back for Bridgewood. Bridgewood's going to shoot off the shoulder of Solomon and goes out of play. Taking another look at this chance here for Quinnipiac. A turnover gets forced. CeeLo moves it back door. And it looks like it just got hung up in the skates there. I believe that was Considine driving. Larico backhand try, stuffed up. Another one was blocked. So he'll just throw it into the corner. Quinnipiac are able to break it out. Pasquin driving in wide, will drop it. Nobody home. Larico can turn it up ice. He avoids a check. Larico in. Hit the shin pad of McGinn. Kosakowski moves it to Considine. Considine across, out of the reach of Pasquin. Backhanded up the same side boards and dumped back in past McGregor. Kravitz is there. Back for McGregor. Moves it for Kinkowski. Kinkowski races in. Dangle move to the inside, trying to toe drag. Lost it. Shot gets blocked. Gets his own rebound. Stops up just at the blue before chopping it low to Ivers. He'll move it to Alessi. It's back with Ivers. Across. Almost intercepting it was Russo. Would have been gone for a breakaway. Burns keeps it in. Lost his stick. And now a 3-on-1 for Quinnipiac. Considine in. Shoots. He scores! And it's 1-1 thanks to the shot from Glenn Considine here in the second period. And numbers for Quinnipiac. Considine looks past a couple times, saw there was no lane, and rips one low past the glove of Andrew Barron, tying this game back up at 1. The goal just a minute and 50 seconds after Tim Duffy made it 1-0. Both centers tossed from the draw, so we got a new 2 in of Catallo and LaChase. Going right into the zone, it's Cohen. He'll put it behind the net. Cohen trying to go up top, pinching in Goodman, got it back in behind the cage. It'll come to McCann. McCann skates it out. He lost possession. Put across. Russo dumps it in. Took a check from Alessi. Barron will leave it for Burns. Frank Alessi resets. Gets taken down. A penalty called. LaChase into the corner for McCann. Barron hustling to the bench for the extra skater. Burns back to McCann. McCann shoots. Hit a body in front. Now Burns on the delayed penalty for Duffy. Duffy with the move, walks the goal line. Back up top for Burns. Burns for Duffy, bounced over his stick. It's still a 50-50 puck, now touched up by Quinnipiac, and a power play for the Rams. It's Catallo going in the box. 2 for tripping. And the power play starts for Farmingdale with Quinnipiac sending it 200 feet. Barron will backhand it to Alessi. Alessi starts to skate. He'll carry up left side. Near side to our camera here this weekend. Alessi to Kinkowski, glove down, poked out by Noyes. Taken away on a turnover, it's Glass. 2-on-2, shorthanded, Glass. Trying to slide one across. Put back out front. It's Glass once again. He'll throw it into the corner. Alessi there first. Gets it to LaChase. Now Alessi will skate. Leaves it for Kinkowski to carry. Kinkowski outside then in. Lost the puck, sent all the way down. Rico quick up to Kinkowski over the blue line. 45 seconds left on the power play. Hits Bridgewood. Up top, McGregor for Duffy. Duffy shot blocked. Second try. Hit a skate. And CeeLo will clear it. McGregor behind the net. 30 seconds left on Catalo's penalty. Right off the tape of Duffy. Taken from Larico. Driving in shorthanded. Trying to cut to the cage. Chaconis had it poked away from him. Duffy up the ice. Left side. He'll wait now, go up to the point. Across, it's Larico. Shoots for a stick, gloved by Solomon. Catalo is out of the box. Half the game has been played, half of it to go, and we're knotted at 1. Midway through the period number 2. That shot from Signoretti was blocked. Second try from Devine, blocked again. Quinnipiac sacrificing the body a ton here in this frame. Slid out of the zone. Chaconis will chop it in. Barron keeps the play moving. Devine scoops it off the boards, and he's knocked down, sent to the ice. That went wide, but Pasquin will drop in. Bounced over his stick as he was trying to throw it at the net. Devine dump and chase. Solomon out, trying to stop it. Signoretti comes together with Kosakowski in the corner. It comes up top, over the stick of Danny Rotan. Danny will retreat. He'll settle a bouncing puck. And looks to fire it hard off the boards. Getting in the way, taking it back to the net. McTavish looking back post. It's blocked, stays with it. Blocked again, that time by Minio. And now Minio will wheel out. Minio, a lot of speed. Just lost the handle of it. Trying to put it into some free space. Quinnipiac get it out. McGregor settles at his own blue. For Kravitz, now Minio. Hits Duffy as he's wheeling in. Tim Duffy over the net. Back with Minio. He's trying to drop it to the point. A diving Considine. And now Quinnipiac clear. McTavish on a chop. Not in. Comes to O'Donnell. He'll put it into space for Minio. Minio walks into the zone. Drop to Duffy. Duffy for O'Donnell. Blocked again. In the way of that one was McGinn. Aiden McGinn across, hits Considine on the tape. Had to settle the bouncer. Moved it to Cuccaro, back with Considine through his legs. Duffy jumps it. 8 minutes to go. Duffy to O'Donnell. Snapshot, Solomon takes it off the QU logo. Whistle there, 7:57 left in the second. Tied up at 1. Shots in this period are 8-7 in favor of Farmingdale. They were 8-8 after the first 20. Again, if you're bouncing back and forth with us, Columbia upstairs is up 5-2 now over Sacred Heart as they look to punch their ticket to the Black Division Finals. Knocking off the reigning champs, Farmingdale, deflected over. Fairfield, the reigning champs here in the Purple Division. Sacred Heart, reigning champs in the Black Division. And tomorrow, for the first time, we will crown a Silver Division champion. A lot more hockey to be played here. Which of these teams will be the first to secure their spot in the Purple Division Championship? A saucer pass, breakaway, they score! What a feed! What a goal! And it's 2-1 for Quinnipiac. Take a look at this pass right here. Just a beautiful sauce. Hits Cataldo in with a ton of speed and pace and puts it over the shoulder of Barron. 2-1. QU up over the Rams. Konkowski's back in. Chance denied. Hit the leg of Raposa. A big goal for Quinnipiac. It's thrown all the way down. Smith races back. Gets there for the icing. QU get their first lead of the day. Cataldo from Raposa. And it's a 2-1 game. So new center in for Quinnipiac here. He has some movement and seems instead of a new center, we'll just get a warning on Cohen, and he ends up winning the draw. And it's flipped out of play. So we'll do it again from the same exact spot. Purple Division Championship game tomorrow at 1:30. You know, any of the 4 teams in the Purple Division want to raise an ECHC championship before headed down to Nationals. Ivers out of the corner, looking for Konkowski. It was blocked. Getting it out of the zone, Raposa. Flipped all the way down, Smith. We'll have to go catch up to it. A stretch, hits Ivers. Ivers over the blue. Trying to hit Konkowski. Back door, looking to make a move. He was knocked to the ice and couldn't get a shot off. Smith steps up, plays the body on Pasquin. It was left for Cohen, but he couldn't make anything happen offensively as McGregor will speed ahead. McGregor looking to put it into the corner. Hits the official, pops right to Konkowski. Konkowski gets the stick lifted, and he can't get a shot off. CeeLo turns up ice. CeeLo splits through 2, knocked down on the way to the net. And we got a penalty called. Now potential for more here. We'll see what happens. More conversing, more conversating. Players coming together. The initial call was going on the Rams. I believe Konkowski. We'll see again if we get additionals. Considine being taken to the box. Konkowski being taken to the box. And it looks like we're going a 4-on-4. Konkowski on a slash. Considine on a rough. So we'll go 4-on-4 here for the next 2 minutes. That on net, Barron with the pad stop. Some open ice here for these guys. Who will take advantage? LaChase looking to do so. Put it through the legs, keeps going. LaChase looking up backhand. Was foiled by Raposa. Noyes looking to hunt down the loose puck. McCann will slow him at the red. Johnny McCann shoves it wide for LaChase. Trying to catch up to it. Raposa around to Umbro. Umbro off the wall. Unable to settle it, and now it comes back with Alessi. He's trying to settle. Hinges to Burns. Burns will curl. Back with Alessi, little head fake. Cuts in, drags, shoots, save by Solomon. Again, Kankowski slashing, Considine roughing. One back to Kravitz. Drives down, stick save, Solomon. It popped in the air, thought he was gonna take the whistle. Clock keeps moving. Trying to fly the zone, turning it over. O'Donnell, he was able to knock it away from Kosakowski, but now Quinnipiac can clear. It's McTavish in the neutral zone. Swatted away from him by McGregor. Kravitz through the middle, hits O'Donnell. He'll come across for Duffy. Tim Duffy outside. Point, Kravitz across. It's McGregor. He'll go down the boards. McGregor forced out of the zone by Kosakowski. Kravitz recovered nicely. He'll hit McGregor. Now McGregor has some space. McGregor shot off a stick. Riley's going to head off for a change now. Played all the way back and out of the box. Considine and Kosakowski. 4-on-4, no more. Back to 5-on-5. A turnover forced and Cohen enters, and a big hit thrown by Thomas Smith. Stretched outside, Immel bounced off his tape. Good recovery from Kosakowski. And now he turns up the sheet. Kosakowski fires one, blocked by Rotan. Played out front again, big stop by Barron. Bridgewood was slowed up by 3 members of the Brave. Glove down, Rotan in the feet of Immel, back on Rotan's tape. He just puts it to the corner, trying to get it out of danger. He'll go across to Smith. Thomas Smith. Larico into the middle for Immel. Immel to Bridgewood. Bridgewood tries to toe drag, knocked away. It's Kakaro going out. That one comes off a skate. Odell takes a big check from Bridgewood right up against the boards. Trying to stuff one. CeeLo hits the outside of the net. Alessi for Larico. Larico will continue to skate. Enters the zone, shoots one. Tough for Solomon. It's still sitting there. Pops way up in the air. Trying to throw it out. Burns across, one-time try. Solomon with the stop again. Devine off the bench, lost the handle, cleared out off the glass. 2:30 remaining. Alessi snaps it to Keller. Keller hits Ivers. Ivers knocked away, now Keller fans on it, but it comes right to Ivers. Ivers to Burns, net comes off right as he fires it at the cage. Kravitz keeps it in, but fans, so he was trying to go cross corner. This will allow Kakaro to skate. He'll throw it in from just inside the red. CeeLo takes a check from Keller. Digging it out was Pasquin. Up top, Umbro fans on it. Considine gloves it down, back at the net. CeeLo, a spin on McGregor. McGregor taking a jab at it. Comes up top, Umbro's shot blocked. Big battle going on in front between Keller and Considine. Kravitz ahead to Devine. Just forces it out of the zone. Battle continues to go here between Kravitz and CeeLo. And now CeeLo will go off for a change. Kravitz for McGregor. McGregor goes long off the glass. Ends up hitting our linesman Brian Roth in the back. Quinnipiac back in. Popped up on McGregor there. Braves stay on the attack. Out of the corner. High slot. Wrister off the glass. Final minute in the middle period. Another collision. Dropped out to the slot. Backdoor try. Barron with the save. Rams can't clear. Now they do, and Ivers off to the races. Ivers under the triangle, one-handed poke, saves Solomon. Net comes off. We get the whistle. Couple of replays over the last few minutes to show you. That one coming off a foot. The chance out front, Barron ready for the challenge. And this one again out here. I'll have to get the rest of that to you when we get to the intermission. As a spinning shot from Duffy goes to the corner. Rotan tries to pinch. It's forced out. Smith across, gets it to Minio. He'll dig it out of his skates. Nice move by Minio against the wall. Minio fires off the glove of Solomon. He'll get there up top. Smith looking for a quick shot, goes off of the ceiling. Farmingdale looking for one more quick here. Just 10 seconds to go. Quinnipiac out. Cataldo touch pass middle. Russo pushes it in past Alessi. Knocks his stick out of his hands. And he's going to get called. Time expires. And the Rams will start the third period with a clean sheet of ice on the power play. Conversation continues between Cataldo and Alessi. It's going to be Cataldo, I believe, though, who's going to start the third period in the penalty box after taking that slashing penalty. We'll give you a quick recap of the second period before we head to our break. A lot more replays for you through that frame. Again, we didn't get any goals in the first. It all started here with Tim Duffy. Intercepts a pass, forcing a turnover, goes short side. Quinnipiac coming right back down the ice, force a turnover. And we're this close to making it 1-1 right away. Cleared out of the blue paint. But didn't take very long. Like I said, they were right back down, had numbers, odd man rush. Considine cutting in, looks off the pass, fires one low blocker on Barron. Tied it at 1. Quinnipiac kept the foot on the gas, continued driving, looking for more chances, and a saucer pass hits Cataldo, who is springing, drives in on the breakaway, and beats Barron upstairs, giving QU the 2-1 lead. And before we head to the break, we'll show you a couple stops from Andrew Barron that left this at a 2-1 game. And the penalty did pop up on the board. I thought it was going to be Cataldo. As you see there, the stop from Andrew Barron. It's actually going to be on Jake Russo. So happy I'm able to share that info with you guys. Before we head to the break, final replay to show you to round out our second period highlights. This another amazing save from Barron. Beautiful backdoor pass, and Barron across post to post to shut the door. It's 2-1 after 40 minutes of hockey. We're at the rinks in Shelton. Quinnipiac looking to hold on, force the upset over Farmingdale, and book their ticket to tomorrow's championship game. We got Fairfield and Delaware coming up afterwards. They'll be watching that third period very, very tightly. I'm sure you all at home will be doing the same. We'll take a quick break. Intermission has begun. Zamboni beginning his laps now. We'll return in about 12 minutes with period number 3 between Farmingdale and Quinnipiac, right here on the LI Sports Network. Coming back for the third period here on the LI Sports Network. Semifinal number 1 in the purple division, and it's Farmingdale who will kick things off on a power play. Down 2-1. Russo goes to the box for slashing right at the end of the middle frame. Alessi will drop it back to Kinkowski, who starts the breakout. Kinkowski driving in wide. He's slowed up, trying to move it back up top. Now it comes to Keller. Keller, center point. It's Alessi. He'll go back. Kinkowski over. LeChase to the goal line. Ivers walking with it. Goes back for LeChase. And it's forced out of the zone by QU. Alessi racing back for it. Noyes applying the pressure. Noyes trying to stuff it at the net. He's taken down, and a penalty gets called on the Rams. Tripping called on Frank Alessi. Or maybe it's Kinkowski, I'm not sure. It is Frank Alessi. So Alessi into the box, 2 for tripping, and we'll go 4-on-4 for the next minute and 14 seconds. 1 to the half boards. So not the way Farmingdale wanted that power play to go. They'll look to take advantage at even strength before having to go back on the penalty kill. Big collision low. It's Burns. Thrown down the ice. Icing called. Farmingdale control it, but it's jumped by the Quinnipiac forward, CeeLo. CeeLo on the backhand, knocked into the corner by McGregor. CeeLo continues to fight for it, now moves it up top. Kosakowski, his chance blocked. It's forced to the neutral zone. Duffy's gonna give chase. It's moved over for Raposa. Thrown across, entering offside for the Brave. Russo comes out of the box in 25 seconds. Alessi still has 1:11 left on his penalty. So it'll be a brief power play opportunity for Quinnipiac. Outside, LeChase on goal. Solomon lost it as it squirts off into the corner. Umbro, a saucer pass, hits a skate. That was Kravitz. Catalo recovers it. Tries a slide through pass, cleared out by Smith. 2-1, and now Quinnipiac will go on the man advantage for 45 seconds. Russo at the net. Barron steers it behind. Push to the point. Umbro fans on it, and it's cleared by Kravitz. Solomon left it, now it's played over to Umbro. Umbro going cross ice. Johnny McCann will pick it, and he dishes for LeChase. LeChase walks into the zone. Joe LeChase, shot kicked out. Solomon using the left pad there. Chance is blocked. LeChase staying over it. He's gonna look to head off to make a change, get some fresh legs out there. Umbro delays and now will carry. Slides it outside underneath the stick of Immel. We return to 5-on-5 hockey. Farmingdale killed off that brief power play for Quinnipiac. Puck's intercepted. Thrown back door. Still loose. Knocked to the ice. It was Pasquin thrown down Foot race. Goalie out of the net, won't be an icing. Immel picks it off. Makes a couple of fakes, takes it in behind. He'll go to Smith. Smith's one-time blast. Hit the glass. Now it's Rotan, D to D. Smith, shot got blocked. Quinnipiac out of the corner. Played out of the zone by Pasquin. Now Bridgewood gets the puck. He'll chip it and chase. Dylan Bridgewood. Around the net for Smith. Winds, fires, hit a body. Rotan gets to the loose puck. Drops it back to Bridgewood. His shot was blocked. Everybody lost sight of it. It came all the way out of the zone. Ended up bouncing out of play in the process. We'll see where this faceoff ends up being. And that's what the officials are coming together to find out right now. Where are we going to have this face-off? And it looks like it'll stay inside as it went out of play on a shot block. Quinnipiac possess, they get it out. Goes across to Odell, he'll dump it in. A reversal, Odell meets it there. Ran into Kinkowski, now McGregor bumps him. Up the boards to Ivers. Ivers will slide middle for Kinkowski. Starts to lead the rush, lost the handle and it's forced out. Ivers must wait, he'll flip it in. Comes off the glove of Chaconis. Keller picked it off, we get a whistle, played with a hand pass. Ivers was trying to go forward unsuccessfully. Quinnipiac are out. Chaconis dumps the puck in. 2-1. Quinnipiac up over Farmingdale. Winner moves on to the Purple Division Championship game at 1:30 tomorrow afternoon. And it's forced out. 6 semifinal games here in this building today. 3 upstairs, 3 down here. Kicked it off at 3:30. Our last game kicks off at 9 p.m. Noise, ton of pace. Lost it, spins it out front, it was blocked. Kinkowski on a touch pass, hits O'Donnell with speed. He'll spin and move it to Duffy. Tim Duffy trying to dangle through, stopped up by the captain Umbro. Umbro gets it out. A yard sale there as O'Donnell lost a glove and a twig. Alessi to Burns. Off the wall, Minio traps it down. He'll go for a skate, moves it to Alessi. Alessi cross corner, O'Donnell first to meet it. Cycled back in. Gloving it down, Minio clearing it out, Noise. Move to Minio. He'll retreat. Catalo, a ton of pressure on him. They come together. Minio sends them to the ice. Minio fans has to drop it back to Rotan. Danny Rotan, a lot of pressure on him, just trying to put it up the boards. It does come out, and now Rotan will jump it one more time, looking for Duffy. Duffy overskated it. It's brought in though, and Duffy, he scores! We're tied again. Tim Duffy gets his second of the game. It was brought back in by Cohen, so no offside. And Duffy there once again picks off a pass, fires a low shot, and beats Solomon. It's 2-2 here on the lower rink. Massive one for the Rams. We've got 13 and a half minutes remaining, and it's 2-2. Duffy from LaChase. It's flipped out of the zone. Goodman will settle it. A reversal play, trying to go long. LaChase to McCann. McCann shot blocked. Back to LaChase. He'll dish to McGregor. Off a twig, LaChase, stuff play out front. Quinnipiac looking to clear. It's kept in by McCann. He fends off a check from Kokoro. Out front, Signoretti's try goes wide. McCann takes a check. It's flipped out by Pasquin. Kravitz to Signoretti. A shot, sticked away. Off the post from Bridgewood. Larico chases it down, gets there. Icing, no change coming for Quinnipiac. You see right there the remnants of Signoretti's stick. One to Larico, he'll cut, shoots, blocked in front. Gets there in time to cycle for Immel. Immel evades a check. Point, it's Alessi. Another one blocked. Bridgewood for Immel. Moves it to Burns, back for Immel. Immel blocked again. Played off the glass over Burns' head, who was leaping for it. Alessi will get there with plenty of time. Now Frank Alessi, wheels are turning, trying to split the D, couldn't get the shot off. Had some more space on the outside. Now Quinnipiac driving it in for is Aiden McGinn, takes a check. Ivers battles with Coppola. It's at the point, Umbro, well wide. Larico cleared the zone. It comes across. Odell back in. Shoots. Barron. Easy stop for him. Umbro's chance blocked. Chaconis. Looking high slot. Came off a stick. Now from the point. Barron with the save. A long flip, and Umbro, nice play at the red, dropped down to block it. Would have been trouble if that puck got past him. Keller, a long flip over Konkowski's stick. Quickly back through the middle. Now turning up ice, McTavish. He'll move it to Noyes. Noyes on goal, blocked. McTavish across. Hits a skate, and Konkowski can turn up ice. He'll fake inside, go out. He'll chip it and go off to get it. Umbro hard around the boards. Pops over Keller's stick, and now a potential 3-on-2. It's kicked outside, McTavish drives. Left up top, 3-on-2, shot wide. It's spun back out front. Umbro couldn't collect it. A stretch, Konkowski hits Ivers, and he's on a breakaway. Ivers trying to stuff it home, he's knocked to the ice. We have a penalty called. Will it be a penalty shot? No, just a hold. Great job by Ivers to draw that chance and then draw the penalty. A power play for Farmingdale to the box. It's Raposa. Farmingdale took away their own power play chance a little bit earlier on in this period by taking a penalty. They got to try to work through this 2 minutes here, an opportunity to get the lead back for the first time since Tim Duffy's opener. One to O'Donnell, he'll drop to McGregor. Back with McGregor, right flank. O'Donnell blocked in front. Dropping down, getting in the way. Chris Kosakowski. Bridgewood leads it in. Good job protecting. Now moves to Larico. It's McGregor in the middle. He'll wait. Back for Larico. No shot. Hits Duffy. Duffy shoots. Save made. Quinnipiac clear. Barron trying to go quickly. Don't want to allow Quinnipiac the chance to make a change. Left for Ivers. He'll retreat. And then slides it to Konkowski. A minute left on the power play. Konkowski enters. They're offside. Dumped down once again by Quinnipiac. They're doing a phenomenal job on this penalty kill. They've given Farmingdale nothing through the first minute and 20 seconds on the man advantage. It's dropped back to Konkowski and almost intercepted by Noyes. He'll play it to LaChase. LaChase goes back for him. Skate to stick. It's Thomas Konkowski. Tries a toe drag, and he lost the puck. Across Konkowski, touch pass for Ivers. Back with Konkowski, takes a whack. Umbro's gonna jump it, and he'll clear. Umbro keeps going to the net. He scores! A shorthanded beauty from Alex Umbro, and the captain puts Quinnipiac up 3-2. That's just hard work right there. Keeps driving his feet, tucks the shoulder, and as soon as he gets that bottom hand on the stick, he fires it upstairs. 3-2 the score. Quinnipiac over Farmingdale. A massive, massive goal. With 8:15 to go. Thrown on net. Barron covers. Time expires on the power play. It's 5-on-5 again. Umbro Shorty puts his side in front. Just a little bit over 8 minutes remaining here in regulation. Played off the glass. Signoretti trying to catch up to it. A quick chop, and it's cleared by DiTullio. Across hits Odell. Odell will rip it around the boards. Kept in by Quinnipiac, popped into the slot from the blue line. Chance blocked, cleared out of danger. Can Farmingdale get this puck out? It's gloved down. Dropped up top for Odell. Signoretti is going to look to clear. Comes to Devine. Devine makes a nice move. Enters the zone. Had it knocked away from him. Puck gets forced out. Rotan retreats to get it. Rotan quick up for McCann. McCann takes a bump. He's still able to fire it deep. Duffy off the bench. First forechecker. A nice move in behind his own net. Kosakowski ripped across the ice. Rotan, nice jab at it. Sent it back the other way. Comes off the stick of Russo. Icing gets waved. Smith trying to stop up. A lot of pressure on him applied by Cohen. O'Donnell carries out, and he keeps working hard. Will glove it down after it popped up on him. He gets clipped, keeps moving. He'll send it over to Duffy. To the point. Smith Off a leg, it's still free. Pops across, Duffy couldn't hammer it in. Puck is still loose, it's hooked home! And Farmingdale tie it right back up at 3. We have a massive scrum in front of the net in the blue paint. Officials trying to break it up. O'Donnell off to celebrate. Duffy had his bucket ripped off. Nonetheless, this game is tied again. We got the replay for you. We're going to trigger it as soon as we know that the scrum down low has been cleared up. Thought Solomon got under it. You saw that first whack. O'Donnell got it free, and the second one jabbed it under his pad over the goal line, and we're tied up 3-all. You got to give credit to our cameraman, Johnny Malizia. Notice the scrum continuing down low. That's why he's the best of the best. So now we got the officials coming together, conversating, talking about what they're going to dole out here. I already see 2 minutes up on the board for Tim Duffy, and it seems that's being inputted into our live stats as I talk to you. We'll see if anything gets called on Quinnipiac. The goal on the board, it's absolutely going to stand 3-all. Sean O'Donnell found that loose puck and poked it in. There's still 6:31 to play here. As it looks, though, it seems as if Quinnipiac will be going on the power play. Coach Mazey getting the explanation now as to why his side is down a man. And again, Quinnipiac will be on the power play. The penalty was called on Tim Duffy, 2 minutes for roughing. So O'Donnell with the goal, Duffy with a roughing penalty. Quinnipiac with the power play. 3-3 the score, and leading the rush, it's Kosikowski. Fires across right onto the tape of Pasquin. He'll drop it to the point. It's Kosikowski in the middle. Shot through, Barron save. Out of the corner, up top. Kosikowski trying to find an angle. Out to CeeLo. That hit a leg, goes out of play.
And the other 5 guys did nothing. Perfect.
QU win the draw. That gets through off a stick. Ends up in the corner. CeeLo wraps it around to the opposite point. It's Chaconis. That wrister hit a body from the corner. Back door didn't hit the tape of CeeLo. Trying to move it to the point. Chance blocked. Played back in offside. Reminder, after this game, we got Fairfield and Delaware, our second Purple Division semifinal matchup. Off to the half boards. Farmingdale trying to clear. It skirts to the corner. Up top now, it's Umbro. Umbro walks. His shot off a body. Can Farmingdale clear? They do. Umbro knocks it down in front of the bench. Comes through. It's Umbro. The captain. Middle. Another deflection off the pad of Barron. 40 seconds left on the man advantage. Across. That one, it's the outside of the net for Noyes. From the blue. Barron swats it behind. Tried to fix the net to keep play moving, but we get the whistle. And I did mean to note this a little bit earlier after the Alex Umbro shorthanded goal. Umbro, the senior defenseman, had 23 points this season, 7 goals, 16 assists. 2 of his goals in the regular season came shorthanded, so he's not immune to getting up the sheet and taking chances down a man. You saw it earlier. His goal was the 3rd for Quinnipiac, shorthanded. Now he passes over D to D, one-timer through the legs of Burns. Duffy's out of the box in 10. One more one-time try. Barron with the pad. Farmingdale clear, and that should do it for the remainder of the power play. Duffy comes out of the box. It's 5-on-5 again. We got 4.5 left. Cutting middle, Noyes lost possession. Immel, a spin move. He takes a check. It's dropped back to Kravitz. Battling in behind, it's Immel. Looking to take the puck away, force a turnover. Now Bridgewood. Cross corner dump. Larico. Shot. Went through the blue paint, but ends up all the way out of the zone. Duffy off the bench, racing over to keep it in. He did, but it hit a body and came back out. Over the blue, snapped on net. Barron with a big blocker stop. Came all the way back to the neutral zone. That hits a skate. O'Donnell, can he take advantage? Kosakowski, a solid defensive play. Backhanded down, Smith will scoop. Trying to cut middle, lost an edge, turnover, save Barron, and a big one right there. Keller's shot, fought off. And both Rams, Keller and Duffy, overskated it. Quinnipiac down the ice. Across, Considine, not on net. Keller tries to backhand it out. CeeLo got a piece of it, and it ends up going right into the lane for Tim Duffy. Duffy slides it past Goodman. They both go down to the ice. Goodman around. Burns is going to pinch. Jesse Burns. Shot blocked. Ivers couldn't get there in time. It comes to Alessi at the red. He'll go to Burns. Burns will flip it on goal over the head of Solomon. Ivers didn't get there in time. Keller did. It's back in. Ivers on the goal line. Finds Konkowski. Shot, missed the net. 2 minutes to go, and here comes QU. Coppola inside, outside, wide. Kept in one more time, a slap shot turned away by Barron. That off the stick of Odell. He holds it in once again. Cross point pass, fanning on it was Raposa. He holds the zone. $1:40 to go. Flipped out, Ivers got a piece of it. It stays at the red, and Chaconis will dump it straight on net for Barron. Barron knows the pressure's coming, and he'll eat it for a whistle. A grade A opportunity here for Quinnipiac as Smith blew a tire, Pop to CeeLo, and Barron quickly out to the top of the paint to shut the door. Kept in at the blue line. Spinning back across. A wrister, stick save, Barron.
Let's go, Bobcats!
A cycle play. Pops over to Kravitz. He'll break it out through the middle. Hits LaChase. LaChase to Signoretti. Signoretti over the blue. Shoots it. Solomon right in the breadbasket. Right to Solomon, and center gets tossed. Both do. Quinnipiac win it. The new center in was Pasquin. It's forced out, comes off Pasquin's glove, pops way in the air to CeeLo. He'll get it back to Pasquin. Final minute in regulation. That goes wide. It's jumped, intercepted. Minio, 2-on-1. Minio and Duffy. Minio to Duffy. He shoots, hit the post. 3-on-2 for Quinnipiac, but Umbro lost the puck. He'll play it across. Considine, a nice move. Wine, slap shot. Hits Alessi right in the shin. 30 seconds remaining. Barron takes that up high. Considine waits. Shot blocked by Burns. O'Donnell to Minio. Minio, post up. Looking for O'Donnell. It pops in the air and out. CeeLo will carry with 12. Kravitz takes the puck away from him. Burns clears. Duffy with 7. Tim Duffy over the line. On goal, Solomon gloves it. Holds it. And we get a stoppage with .3 remaining. So this draw is going to be pretty much just ceremonial, as we're essentially assured overtime here. Draw down, and that's it. We are going overtime. (3-3) the score after 60 minutes of hockey. Some free puck here on the LI Sports Network. In semifinal number 1 of the Purple Division, number 1 seed in the Empire, number 6 in AAU Farmingdale, the number 4 in the Empire, number 12 in AAU Quinnipiac. Next goal will be the winner, and we'll keep the Empire season going. So you can book your ticket to Championship Sunday. We put 10 minutes up on the board. We don't switch sides, we'll play the 10 minutes. If we don't get a winner, we'll put another 10 up on the board. If we don't get a winner in that 10, that's when the two teams will head to the room. They'll get an ice cut, and we'll keep playing 10 minutes until we get that GWG. Only time we play the full 20 of overtime at 5-on-5 is in the championship games. This will be 5-on-5. We just put 10 minutes up on the board instead of the full 20. And Farmingdale will control possession. Alessi will throw it cross corner. Bridgewood in to get it, battles with Umbro. Umbro on a stick lift off the glass. Burns keeps it in with the skate. Now Larico. Larico cuts backwards. He'll get a lane to shoot. It's blocked. Comes to Burns. Burns drops to a knee, keeps it in. Diving over to hold the zone. Immel stops it. He'll curl, now dumps it in. We have our first winner of the day. Columbia beats Sacred Heart 8-3, the reigning champs of the black division are out. We'll have a new winner in 24-25 in the black division of the Empire Conference. Still looking to find out who our first purple division team to make it to the semis will be. Icing gets waved off. A cross ice pass hits the back wall. Thrown down the ice. McGregor's going to get there. Had it taken away from him. Trying to chip it to Ivers was Kravitz. Back with Kravitz. He'll go for a skate, left to right. Gains the red, dumps the puck in. Driven into the boards by Pasquin. Konkowski will knock it down. He'll roll middle. Konkowski, backhand toe drag, forced off his stick. He'll take it back. Konkowski wheeling around the zone. Shot pops in the air, goes out of play. Ramapo and Farmingdale, Division II, they're getting ready to square off upstairs. Winner of that game will go on to play Columbia tomorrow in the championship. McCann bats it down. He'll put it off the boards. Slowed up, dropped back by Glass. Kosakowski resets, returns it to Glass. Thrown down, sitting ready, stick lift. Pardon me, a nice move. LeChase got his stick lifted in the return, and now Quinnipiac are out. Cutting middle, stopped up. Picking it up is Noyes. Noyes, save Barron. Burns will clear the zone. Knocking it down, Raposa. Raposa winds, slap shot, hits Barron right in the logo. Waits for the pressure from Considine, takes the whistle. One forward, now comes back to the point. Umbro lets it fly. Went through traffic, hit the glass. Another one from up top. Squirts back to the corner again. Duffy off the wall. He'll hit Minio. Joe Minio trying to snap it to O'Donnell. Hits the glass as Umbro got a piece of it. He'll slide it middle under the tape of Pasquin. Chops back ahead for O'Donnell. He'll retreat, pick it up. Gonna have to settle this down as Umbro stays on the forecheck. Umbro, turnover forced. High slot, toe drag. Barron makes the save. Big stop for Barron there, through some traffic. CeeLo, nice move. And gets through. Barron kept his eyes on it. Fought through to see that one. .3-3 game here in overtime. Back, save Barron once more. Chaconis trying to send it low. Point. Her shot hits Alessi. He'll move it to Keller. Keller for Konkowski. Konkowski inside, outside. He'll push it deep. Ivers going to get it. Kosakowski puts it out of play. Again, fifth meeting between these teams this season. This the only game to have gone to overtime. Comes on the biggest stage between these two teams in the Empire playoffs. Next goal's our winner. Back to Larico, it's blocked. McGregor gloves it, keeps it in the zone. His slap shot stays in the rink. Bridgewood low to Immel. It's chopped out from between his skates. Noise carries out. Looking to slide it through. Comes into the near corner. Played back opposite side to Noise. Behind the net. Centering feed, and it comes all the way out. Putting it into the zone was Glass. He'll head off for a change. Silo's first on the attack. He's joined now by Pasquin. As Alessi will hold, wait, and now hits Duffy. Comes off his skate, so he was unable to possess it. Burns will take it back, and Duffy with Minio, 2-on-1. Duffy to Minio. He shoots, went wide. Burns keeps it in, on goal. Glove down in front by Umbro, and Umbro will skate it out. On the outside, Umbro shoots it low for a rebound. Barron's save, rebound is pushed away. Backhanded deep by Raposa. Alessi starts the rush. Just clears the zone as coming down hard was Pasquin. A quick pass, Silo on the backhand, overskated it. Considine missed Silo. Pass behind McCann. It's batted down. Icing gets waved off. Kravitz to McGregor. Riley's pass intercepted. Barron was ready for it, had the stick down. Comes up to the point. Now D to D. Kosakowski goes through the seam. Nice play from McCann coming back. Did enough to break it up. Chance blocked. Considine to the net. Hit a body. McGregor just looking to clear. He does. Signoretti chasing after it. No icing. It gets waved off. Kosakowski comes up the same side wall. It's out to McCann. He'll hinge it for Alessi. Alessi for Burns. Burns dives at it just to fire it deep. Odell puts one off the wall and out. Alessi across. Burns touches it in with the left skate. A lot of people filing into the rink here, tuning in for this overtime. We got 3:30 to go in it. The first overtime period. Keller coming back, knocks it off the stick of Noise. Rolling out though, Chaconis trying to get a lane. Beats Burns, backdoor, hits the post. No change coming for the Rams. Play continues. Andrew Barron with an unbelievable stop. What a move in the dot by Chaconis. Right on the tape. And getting over with the toe, Andrew Barron. Noise couldn't believe he didn't find the back of the net there. OT continues. That shot over. Noise out of the corner, a head fake. Pad save, rebound, another one Barron. A third try, stuffing at it. Barron looks to dive on top of it, and he does. Face-off will come outside to the neutral zone. 3 minutes remaining in OT. First OT. Again, we'll play a second if necessary. We'll keep going until we find a winner. Duffy got caught with a stick up top. Grabbing at his face. He'll stay out on the ice. It's taken away by Pasquin off the bench. Pasquin throws it out front. Ends up in the corner. Now Minio will look to skate it out. Minio jumps to avoid a check. Puck underneath Pasquin. Minio keeps battling, sends it north. D to D pass back with Umbro. Nobody home. As Quinnipiac, we're starting to make a change. For Duffy. Duffy trying to put it in, got stopped at the blue. Bridgewood gets the red, dumps it in. Duffy off for a change. Bridgewood's gonna go BF1. He gets his own puck. Bridgewood turns and shoots, hit Immel in front. Larico to the point. It's Burns. That gets through. Save. Rebound. Cleared away. Considine skates it out. He'll backhand it down into the Farmingdale zone. Alessi looking to fire it hard around the wall to Larico. Larico leaves for Bridgewood. Bridgewood across, hits Immel. Immel shoots, saves Solomon. Big stop right there from Ryan Solomon. Fought to track that one and snags it with the glove hand. One to the corner. Quinnipiac clear the zone. Kravitz settles it down right off the wall to Chase. It pops out into the middle. QU. Slide pass through. Almost turned over in front. Now comes to McCann. He's just trying to get it out. He'll go cross ice for Signoretti. Went under the stick. Turned and thrown down the sheet. Icing coming on Quinnipiac. Left of Solomon in this 3-3 hockey game. A minute 19 left in OT number 1. Kankowski stops it up after Quinnipiac won the draw. Played in the air, Burns leaps, gloves it down, and held the zone. Comes off a stick through the middle. Final minute of this first OT period. Dumped into the corner by Alessi. QU with it. It's cleared out. Hits Chaconis. 2-on-2 rush. Chaconis. Poke check Alessi. He'll cycle in deep. McTavish trying to protect the puck on Burns. Burns up the boards for Kankowski. Nice job forcing that turnover. Kankowski skating, a lot of pressure on him. Puck taken by Keller. He has to go back on a delayed offside. He'll move it to McGregor. McGregor fires it in hard. Ivers will be F1. Umbro got a piece of it. It comes to Kravitz at the point. Looking for the stick of Ivers. He'll settle it down. Ivers out front. One-timer! They score! And Farmingdale is headed to the final! And now we got a scrum ensuing against the boards. Noise came across and played a body check on, I believe it was Duffy. And now another shot thrown by Umbro on Signoretti. This is continuing to go. Both sides at the red line now. Don't want to see this after a phenomenal game played between the two teams. Farmingdale's in the championship tomorrow. And this is not how you want this game to end after an incredible back and forth battle that went for almost 70 minutes. And I want to show you the replay of the game-winning goal from O'Donnell. Got to get through this first. And now for the Rams, they've got to make sure that they're not going to get themselves in hot water here, as they got a game to play tomorrow. They're in the the Purple Division championship game. Not going to be a handshake tonight. Just trying to file Farmingdale into the locker room. And the season's not over for Quinnipiac either. They have nationals coming up in just a little under 2 weeks. Neither of these teams want to do anything to put themselves in jeopardy for that tournament. Farmingdale don't want to do anything to put themselves in jeopardy for tomorrow's championship game. Again, not the way you want to see a phenomenal back-and-forth contest come to a conclusion. It's the 5th win for Farmingdale over Quinnipiac this year. Now I think I can finally show you what ends up being the game-winning goal. Ivers in behind the net. A nice pass for O'Donnell. And the one-time shovel puts it home, his 2nd of the game. The game-winning goal. And Farmingdale move on to play in the Purple Division Championship game at 1:30 tomorrow afternoon right here at the rinks in Shelton. Officials still trying to get players off the ice and into the locker room. Again, Farmingdale got tomorrow championship game. Both these teams have nationals to look forward to. So we'll show you the winner one more time before we close things out here. Again, O'Donnell out front, gets the pass from Ivers, and he buries. 4-3. Farmingdale get the win over Quinnipiac and move on to play tomorrow's game. We'll find out who they're facing. Our next matchup, semifinal number 2 in the Purple Division, Delaware and Fairfield get to face off. We'll get a fresh, clean sheet of ice. The two teams will come out for warm-ups, and we should have opening puck drop in that game within the next 30 minutes. So again, final score, 4-3 in favor of the Rams. They move on to tomorrow's 1:30 championship contest. Quinnipiac will have to look ahead to the AAU Nationals starting on March 5th. On behalf of Johnny Melizzi, I'm Travis Quigley. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. I want to thank you all so much for joining us for today's broadcast. You want to keep watching Empire Hockey? Stick with us right here on LISN. Semifinal number 2, Fairfield and Delaware coming up next. Farmingdale going to be watching this one tightly to see who they play tomorrow afternoon. Again, thank you for joining us. And as always, we'll see you next time right here on the LI Sports Network.